To the socials. Come on. We're online with Twitter. Come on. We're online with YouTube. We're online with Facebook. Twitch is. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. I'm thinking maybe because I have the
If we
gamer.
can't get on Twitch, then it's all good.
All
They'll
right.
always we can always upload the video to them, if anything.
Got it. Got it. All right.
So I'm
We
start.
good to go. We good to go.
All right. So about to start in three, two, one. What up, everyone? Welcome to episode 7 of the Gamerish podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Dre, the BK Brawler 537. We're presenting live on YouTube and Twitter and tried Twitch, but couldn't get on there. But next time, guys. But so for those who are looking in now, you get to see us do this shit live, whatever fuck ups we have, but not like I edit anything out anyway. But it's good to have you guys. Whoever joins us, hope you continue to join us. Like and subscribe if you can, and hopefully you listen till the end. It should be fun and entertaining. It always is. But with me as usual, we got the cat, Michael BD.
Hi, diddly ho, neighbors.
We got Big E, Eric.
Nope.
And we got Don in the control room.
Yeah,
Want to
definitely in
show
the control room.
you guys. So trying something new. But all right, so for our episode 7, um, let's start off once again as usual. I want to start off with anybody playing anything new this week. Anybody got anything new to report? Eric, you finished Shark Eater or Man
No,
Eater?
not yet. Man eater, no, not yet. Not yet.
What about you, Cap? Playing anything new this week? Or are you still on Breath of the Wild?
A little bit of Breath of the Wild, not that much. I got back in Animal Crossing a little bit. Downloaded Battlefront 2
Yes.
and World War 2, so I started playing World War 2 today. I beat that a couple years ago on Xbox. And I did about 2 hours of Last of Us remastered this week.
All right. Battlefront 2, I know we're trying to get
Oh,
on.
and of course I always play the Red Dead. So I played Red Dead last weekend with Mark. Word up, Mark.
If you join our Discord, we got a group that's going to be playing some Battlefront. We're probably going to get on Battlefront 2 tonight. Us, me, Don, Mark, and Cap, if you're getting on tonight too. If we got the allotted time, which we should. But Don, you playing anything right now?
I've actually been streaming Battlefront 2 on the
Yeah,
Twitch.
but
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yo, I'm kind of excited about it. Don't get me wrong, I played the first one and I was okay with it. I enjoyed it. But the second one has got me mesmerized because you can battle in three different
because of all the updates.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
battle in
they
like
put a
three different
lot of
things.
work into that one.
So it's really got me like, yeah, I need to step my game up, man. Over the back shooting and stuff. It's really got me there.
I've
So
meaning to re-download it for the longest because everyone's been telling me to re-download it because I had the EA access, and now I put it to re-download to play with you guys, and the shit's like 110 gigabyte download
Hey,
now. I'm like, damn, they put mad shit in this game. It's another
yo,
fucking Call of Duty now, with all of that. But
yo, but it's ridiculous, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you can play like back in the old school time, the mid time, and like at the end, like you can play towards the resistance, you can
oh,
play towards
okay.
hope. Yo, it's
I
fire.
didn't know they were doing all that now. Well,
Yeah,
it's good. It makes me more excited about
yeah,
tonight. I know I'm gonna have to start grinding because I'll probably be like only level 5 because that's one of those games that I bought and traded in a day later. So it's very rare I do that shit too. But that was one of those games I was like, nope, this is not what I remember. For me, oh God, what have I been playing? Well, I started Those Who Remain. If you those who would watch it saw the Twitch video, I saw like 9 or 10 people probably watched it from last night. I started a series Dre Plays Scary Shit. So look out for that. It's exclusively on Twitch right now, because I want to start building that following. So you'll watch me. Well, D watched me last night for like almost 2 hours. Be be scared shitless, run through the dark. That game is pretty creepy, where you got to stay in the
Yeah.
light, and every time you go on the dark, like you have no health bar, but every time you go into the darkness, like it affects you and it starts making the area around you darker, so you know that you're fucking up as the area around you gets darker and darker. And to me, at some point, if it gets too dark, you might as well just kill yourself so you can get that light back.
Are you
Because
playing that on the PlayStation?
yeah, so
What are you
playing
using for your camera?
PlayStation camera.
Okay.
That's what I use all the time when we're chatting it up and everything. I'm always on my PlayStation camera. So if you guys ever hear an echo, it's always because I'm on my camera. If I use my headset, it's only because my son is here and he's sleeping, and I'm just using the headset so he doesn't hear everybody talk. But other than that,
I wonder if that camera is going to be compatible with 5.
huh? You never know. I think the controller will be, so maybe the camera. So we'll see about that. But I've been playing that. Still trying to play Assassin's Creed on Stadia. I got to put more work into that. Also, yeah, for those who don't know, Stadia got like 5 new games. I know a lot of other gaming sites don't take Stadia seriously. So you know what? Let us be the ones who take fucking Stadia seriously. And Stadia is actually killing it when it comes to. I know some people online complain that there's not, oh, we're getting these lame games and stuff, but how many other consoles are giving you 5 games for free in a damn month? Well, we got Power
Did
Rangers,
you play that Panzer?
yeah, Panzer Dragoon. We're getting Elder Scrolls on the 16th for free.
Nice,
I
nice.
got like
Greymore too.
what's that other one we got? Get Packed. Is Get Packed where you move?
Yeah, Get Pack's a free
moving
one.
out, moving out, moving
And
out.
what was that? Yeah, moving out. Same. It all looks like the same shit.
Yeah, it's all same fucking shit.
What's the one that's that in space one? That puzzle game in space.
Oh well, that was last one, the Turing test.
Yeah.
But there's another one that indie one. I didn't play it yet. Matter of fact, I'm acting like my phone's not in front of me. I'll go ahead and pull it up right now. So the other game is the last one I'm forgetting is Super Hot.
Yeah.
That was a good ad.
That first-person shooter.
Should be complain about that. And Little Nightmares. There we go. Super Hot. So Stadia is doing this thing to try and capture the people. If you're a pro, $10 a month, you're getting 5 games. Usually it's 3 games a month. Like if you don't even pay anything, you can have the whole Stadia library in the next 3 or 4 months, depending on how many games start coming out. So if you've been waiting to hop into the Stadia craze, I think now is a good time to start. I believe you still get 2 months free, even if if you have T-Mobile, they're giving 2 months free. If you sign up for certain plans. So look out for it, guys. Don't sleep on Stadia. They're growing. It's growing. But I want to start off since there's not too much news out there in the gaming world. Before we get into the gaming news, I wanted to start with the Gamerish League of Heroes. I said let's just jump right into it. So right now, the Gamerish League of Heroes consists of Kratos, Link, Snake, and One Punch Man, which is a pretty fucking solid lineup right now. I don't know if anybody we bring up today could take any one of these people out. As usual, we'll bring up our 4. We'll vote on who we think should get eliminated, but we'll leave it up to you guys on our Facebook group to decide. So if you want to join the Gamerish Network Facebook group, go ahead. You could decide. It'll help vote. We're doing a lot of that lately, voting on who would win battles and blah, blah, blah. So let's join us and get into all of that. So I guess D, let's start with you this week. Who would you like to nominate into the Gamerish League of Heroes, man?
Oh man, shit. It's kind of a tough one, man. Because there's so many characters out there. We're talking about video games now, right? We're not just talking about like all around the board and shit.
Video.
Yep.
Video
All
game.
video games now.
All the video games now.
Yeah, all of them. No Pacific console or anything like that.
Well, I'm gonna be a lame guy. I'm gonna be lame. I'm gonna go with Mario, Super Mario.
We didn't have him. We didn't vote him in.
No,
No,
we did
we
not.
didn't.
We skipped
Yeah,
his
that's
ass.
hard to believe we went this far without thinking about Mario. And what's your argument for Mario, man? Why you feel he deserves it?
Nigga, why not? I mean, like, you know what I mean? He's the only plumber I know that gets big off of mushrooms. You know, stars that touch him, he turns invincible. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, why not?
But if
He's
he's
the
not,
man.
if there's no motivation for him, will he do it? Like,
Of course
because,
he will.
he's only used to saving the princess or cleaning up trash.
Well,
You know,
saving the princess, saving his brother is another one. So he's a family man. You know, you gotta tell him you gotta save the world, even though he fell down a pipe and he's in a different world. You know what I
I
mean?
think that makes him a side character of the League of Heroes.
Nah. He a main character. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
powers, bro. He could touch a flower and come flames out his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He's got powers, big. He's good.
Well, you can't argue Mario being nominated. That's for sure. You gotta argue why he can't lead this group. Been around the longest, but like they say, old people in their old ways sometimes they don't work. Doesn't fit our future. You know.
Stupid. How old is Mario anyway? He's like in
About
his 50s,
36.
right?
Shit.
36? Nah, he
Yeah, he's
was
right. 84.
84.
No, he came. They came out really on the Atari.
Exactly. So he's old, man. He's old.
Yeah. So
Captain Cannon, how old's Mario?
I'm looking it
Captain
up. Look it up.
Caveman. Like my man called him
No,
Captain
he said
Caveman.
cannon, not caveman.
Cannon.
Cannon?
Cannon.
I thought he was about
Because he knows the cannon always.
Because I look dirty. Thanks, David. Thanks.
No, hey, I thought he
I'm kidding, I'm
said.
Not even what I said.
Well, Super Mario was 85, but he's before that.
Yeah, because he
Ooh.
was.
I'm trying to
I've got him
think.
on a
I looked up
5200.
Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong.
Hold on. 81.
See,
There you go.
he's got experience. We could use him as a
So he's 39.
All right.
So what about you, Cap? Who you nominate?
I'm torn a little bit. I'm thinking either Garrett or Rivia or Scorpion.
Mm.
Ooh,
Mm.
it's good.
I can't
It's
argue,
good.
Garrett. I'm not gonna help you now. You gotta pick one.
I'm gonna go Geralt.
Garrett?
Yeah.
We never nominated him before. Well, Garrett, I think speaks for itself. But what makes him your hero this week?
Let's
Like,
see. He's a mutant. He's a complete badass. He's a mutant. He does. He can. He's bad with bows, with crossbows at least. All bladed weapons. He does magic kind of like his signs. Um, he has no feelings, so he doesn't have any sympathy and he feels no remorse for
Like that
anything. He's
thing,
just a
bro.
man that just completes
Doesn't
the
have
job,
feelings.
just completes the task.
You forgot one important part. He lays the pipe.
The white
He
content.
does. He does. Well, yeah, he's got a lot of mojo.
Yes, he lays the fucking pipe. So that's another good thing. So what about you, E?
Okay, thanks for letting me go last because gave me a chance to actually pick the character.
I know. Well, I was looking at you, so I figured you didn't have yours yet.
All right. Agent 47.
Nice.
Oh,
You need somebody who's
The
silent.
hitman.
You need someone who's quiet. You need someone who's a master of disguise, and you need someone who doesn't have a
Agent
tail, so I
47.
don't have to listen to the same goddamn complaints every.
Support me, you're gonna support.
well,
That's
so
crazy.
for those who haven't listened before to us argue, Bowser was once part of the League of Heroes, and every week we would nominate him to get thrown out because his fucking
No,
tail.
you would nominate. You would nominate.
It wasn't just
every
me.
week.
Well, okay, I would
It
nominate.
took him a
every
bunch of
week. Somehow
weeks,
He made
though.
it at least 2 weeks, I think. He made it.
Hey
2
man, the
weeks.
tail was a liability.
Yeah,
Huge
exactly.
liability. Huge.
So is a broken record, but
Right,
Beat
yeah.
horse.
Yeah, 47, yes, I can't argue 47. If all right, so I'm gonna put that down. 47 for me. I'm nominating. We never brought up any women into this group.
Oh,
Samus?
no, Samus.
Damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Didn't
that was
make
the
it in.
first thing.
it was
She
the first
didn't
one.
make it in. Yeah, true that. But she didn't make it in. So I'm nominating Bayonetta. Bayonetta got the moves. She got the looks. You know, guys who just stop and stare at her before she pops them in the head with those guns. You know, and those
The guns are
blades
on the
on
hill,
feet.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. The heels and guns. So I think Bayonetta could do a lot. Flexible, flying all over the place.
Anime.
Exactly. She's a good. Since we never added Dante, she would definitely be able to take his type of plays. Like she'll cover that Dante flow and on the team and everything as well. So I'm gonna jot her down. and we're gonna put this in the Gamerish room. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. You know, like I did last week while we were live, while we were doing this. I'll add it. So let's see. Let's add this. Oh, Alexis, I'm doing something right now, darling. Yes. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, guys, while my daughter interrupts our live podcast so I can turn on her unicorn. I don't even know where the power button is for this. Alexis, I can't do this right now. Here, ask mommy. I don't know where the power button is on that
Bye.
thing. All right, guys. So yes, the life of a father with three kids. You know, two 4 year olds. But yeah. So while we're talking, though, I'm gonna add it. Bayonetta, 47, and almost spelled agent wrong. 47. Don, who is your guy?
Mario.
Mario, bro.
See,
Super
I'm already
Mario.
forgetting the old
81. Still pumping.
Mario.
Still laying pipe.
And then who am I missing now?
Geralt.
Here we go, Gerald. So they have been locked in. Best hero. Let's see all the debates we'll get on this. Boom. Published. So that is there. And all right. So next up on the agenda, now that we got I think this is the fastest we ever gone through the Gamers League, yo. Usually stick on the longer. Um, so gaming news now.
Boom, boom, boom.
Cyberpunk. First of all, we got a lot of delays because of everything happening with George Floyd and all the protests and everything. R.I.P. You know, so as expected, things were delayed. Of course, the PS5 video game announcement was delayed. We also had a delay of the Cyberpunk 2077 Night City Wire live stream, which is delayed till June 25th. I didn't even know about this, so I'm glad it was delayed because I had no idea about this, so I could sit in on this. Call of Duty Season 4 has been delayed. I don't know if they gave a date. Any one of you guys saw if they gave a date for that? When they're
No.
bringing the Season 4? Nope, no date.
No, no date on that. I'm kind of pissed off at that. Very
Mhm.
pissed off at that.
Fortnite Season 3 even got delayed to June 17th, though. So you guys could get Season 3 for the game that's still in beta.
Mm.
I don't know. Season 3
Ooh.
was still in fucking beta, but I'm not going to go off like I usually do.
Yep.
Um,
Keep
We
moving,
got
man. Keep posting.
the Kingdoms of Amalur being remade. It's called Re-Reckoning. For those who most people know, it's what Kurt Schilling. It's the Kurt Schilling game, right?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Most people know it as the Kurt Schilling game, where he almost got sued by EA because he supposedly didn't have any permission from them to release the game, even though he funded it all and blah blah blah. But it's out of his hands now. They claim the game is going to have better visuals, it's going to have improved gameplay. I honestly, I had this game, but I wiped this game from my memory, so I can't even give any input about how good or bad this game was. I just saw the sword and I was like, yo, I think I remember using that sword. And you know, I know I had this game. You know, when I'm looking at, I meant to watch a review of it before starting the pod, but it slipped my mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kingdom of Amalur. I know a lot of people are excited about that, so that should be coming too. Um, that's all the real gaming news we have, unless I'm forgetting something you guys want to bring up.
I've got some dates of things that are coming out.
All right, go ahead.
So you said Cyberpunk was canceled, right? The City
Yeah.
Nights or whatever, the Night City.
Yeah.
Did you say when that was coming back?
No, June 17th.
It's the 25th.
25th? Oh no,
Yep.
that was Fortnite. Yeah, it was 25th. Yeah, delayed to June 25th. I got that.
So Day of the Devs, that's another Jeff Keighley deal and some other shit,
Oh,
but that's going to
yeah,
be June 22nd and it's 2 separate days, June 22nd and July 20th. So the new game plus Expo, that's going to be on June 23rd. Marvel Avengers is going to drop us some news on the 24th this month. Xbox Game Studio Showcase, actually there is no date for that yet, but that should be coming pretty soon. So that's going to be when we're going to see probably some Halo news and hopefully what was that that crazy girl um, that they put on Game Pass. I forget the one that I don't know. She was insane, but the part two of that game.
I'm trying to remember. It's not
Um,
coming to me. Usually these things come to me. But
yeah, I'll remember it.
ah,
Senua, Shinua,
oh,
Shinea.
Sensua. Oh God,
You
I
know what I'm
know.
talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure people will
You're
probably
supposed
yell
to
at
wear
me.
with headphones because it's like you can hear
Yeah,
her crazy.
I know
Um,
what you're talking about though.
so then Ubisoft has a UB Forward coming out with all their news July 12th.
Oh, I had no idea about that. Also, I forgot. I got April's NPDs. So I got the top 10 selling games of April. I'm gonna surprise you here because Nintendo does not give digital sales away unless they're on some type of conference call for their quarterly sales. So it does not include Animal Crossing digital sales. So Animal Crossing is not number one. So
Pretty
I'm
close
telling you,
without it though.
yes, it's pretty close, but it's definitely not number one. What do you guys think was the top selling game of April?
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh, there you go. What do you think was? All right, why you just start naming games and I'll tell you if it made it on the top 10 list so we don't take too long on this.
Resident
Um,
Evil.
you want me to just tell them because I know it.
Oh, you looked it up already?
I just heard it on a pod today.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'll just name it out there. Red Dead Redemption 2, number 10.
Number 10.
Madden 29, MLB The Show 28, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered 7, surprising. Resident Evil 3 6, Grand Theft Auto 5 still on the top 10 list at number 5. NBA 2K20 number 4, of course, we're fiending for our basketball and sports. Animal Crossing New Horizons number 3, Modern Warfare number 2, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake number 1. So those are your top selling games of April. I was trying to get the top 20, but I didn't have enough time to pull up the whole list. So those are your top 10, and that's all we really got for gaming news today. So I want to go on to TV show shit, and as we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks, we'll start off with well, you know what? Before we get into Stargirl, let's get into the Batwoman talk because they said that they're not recasting Batwoman anymore. They're just completely replacing the show lead. And so, I want you to take the lead on this one. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Who do you think, or who you think will become the show lead, or what do you think they might do?
Well, they said they're going to create a brand new character. She's not going to be attached to the comics. They released her name, but from what I read, they don't know if that's going to be her, like that's really going to be her name because it might change. It might be subject to change.
Mm.
But so far, it's going to be a brand new character,
So
and
nobody
she's
in the
going to
DC
be
universe is just some made up
no,
character.
yeah, made up
It's gonna fail.
character. That's
It's
what I've
gonna
been
fail.
saying. No
Probably better.
connection to the comics. No
It's
connection
gonna
to the
fail.
comics.
It's gonna fail.
She's
Batwoman
she's
can barely
gonna
hold her.
be completely different from Ruby Rose's character, like unfit to wear the cowl. So she's got to learn how to be better. You know that
Give
shit.
me a sec. Give me a sec. My daughter is being loud. Give me a sec.
All right. We're losing Dave for a sec for the same problems I having with my daughter, but except she doesn't want toys. But I thought originally they were just gonna put another female
No,
DC hero.
that's what I was telling you. It's a brand new character, brand new.
So I don't even know where to
Sorry.
go with it because I
Her
just
name
feel
is Ryan Wilder, but
like
like they
Ryan.
said, they may change that name.
Oh my goodness, I'm not liking the
I don't.
sound.
I don't like it either. I mean, it's kind of like what they did with Gotham when he added a new character, a new villain called Fish Mooney. And they had this, you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, that was Jada.
yeah, they had Jada Pickett play her, but they took her
Oh
out
yeah,
after the
yeah,
second
yeah.
season. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
she actually was pretty good. I don't think she was bad.
No, she was a pretty good villain at that point,
But the
but
thing is, she wasn't she was a central character, but she wasn't who the show was focused around. Like,
exactly, yeah,
if you're gonna focus the show around a new character, it has to be someone known, especially if you're gonna be
Mhm.
doing crossovers with Flash and all these other knowns. So they're
Well,
gonna be like, hey, who the fuck are you?
Well,
Like
they're saying that she's not going to cross over with at least Supergirl this year, but who
God,
knows?
man, set up for failure, man.
Yeah,
Just straight up
horrible.
set up. I guess this year they won't do it because they got Stargirl to fill that void, But now that I said Stargirl's name, I'm not gonna even finish with this trash that I'm listening to right now because Batwoman is getting canceled by next year. Promise you, canceled by next year. Um, mark my words. And if they don't get canceled, you guys can make me eat shit on this show.
Eat
Um,
shit.
We talking about human or?
no, not no human shit, but you can let me have it.
Oh,
But I'm just saying,
oh, oh!
yeah,
I thought
I'll
that was
eat
a
Yeah,
crow.
challenge for the
I'll
choose your
eat crow.
masses.
words,
That's
man.
not
Choose
how
your
I heard
words.
that at all.
Yeah,
I'll,
choose
I'll
your
eat crow.
words.
I'll eat crow on the show if Batwoman isn't canceled by next year.
Crow? How about
Yeah,
bat?
you know.
You guys got pigeons,
I
right?
I've eaten a
Pigeons.
bat before,
Told you.
so I don't mind eating another one. Mm,
Have you eaten bat before?
Yeah, I've
That's a
been
new
to
one.
Europe. So I've eaten bat before, and so but
Moving
yeah.
right along. I don't want to know the story. Go ahead, man.
Another story. But yeah. So let's move on to Stargirl. So this week's episode, Stargirl was basically I guess we're setting up for her to have her own little
Which is what I said.
yeah,
Yep.
her own little JSA, which is great because we've been waiting for this. It's
Man.
I like how they didn't force it in there, but I like how they're setting this up where she's basically stealing all the old JSA items and I don't know how they're gonna use it in the next episode for her to choose these people who don't even really talk to her other than the black girl, and that boy, who it seems like every kid is connected to the Injustice
Yeah.
League,
That's what
Yep.
I.
right?
All of them, the whole
The
town.
whole town
Yeah,
Yeah.
is.
like
The whole town. Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, like I understand they're supposed to be saving the world, but they're all from one small town.
I know. I like all of them fucking live in this one spot,
Yeah, it don't
like,
make no sense.
crazy.
And the
Except
and the villains and their kids too.
Yeah,
it's crazy that they all were all from this one
I love
fucking
it. I
place.
just love it. Everyone's so close
It's like
proximity.
Mhm. But I love what I love about Stargirl. Once again, I keep reiterating this every week is her let's go get that ass attitude. Like every week it's like you have her stepfather Stripes fucking telling her no, you're not ready, blah blah blah. In other shows, it'll be like you have to do this, you have to train, we have to train you. This girl does not train. Like I believe she trains in the comics. I believe she got trained in the
Yeah,
comics,
she
but
did.
so
She got trained by like one of like coming of the old
yeah, one
heads
of the
taught her.
older members,
Yeah,
yeah. And so I'm like, she's not getting. I'm waiting for them to introduce this guy. Maybe they'll introduce him later, but for now, it's just like gun ho. Let me go. Maybe season finale, she's gonna get her ass handed to her, and then he pops out of nowhere like, "You're not ready. Follow me," and some shit like that. That'd be
probably.
crazy.
I
But
want I want Wildcat to make another appearance though. Like,
I'll
He
be good.
will as the woman.
nah,
I
man. I want him to be the original Wildcat. Cause I enjoyed what you ever watched the animated series
Which
Justice
one?
League, the Justice League
Yeah.
animated series.
Yeah.
Not the latest one, but the old one that came out like right after Batman animated series.
hmm
I
Okay,
can't even differentiate all the episodes anymore.
okay. But you remember how they did Wildcat and he was trying to help? I think it was a Siren or a Black Cat in the other girl.
Yeah.
Okay, and the thing is that they kept that same concept with the costume and everything when they showed the first episode of Stargirl. So I really hope they keep that continuity going because that really. I mean, he's a boxer, so you know what I mean. I love the box
Yeah.
too, so that's the reason why I'm kind of hyped for to see that to happen. But I like the fact that they're actually trying to use. They're showing her growth through the show as well. Know what I mean? That's one thing that after the kid died. Spoiler
Yeah, I
alert.
did not see that coming. Did not
Murdered.
see
They
that.
killed that kid. Like fuck your
Yeah.
cards.
And one thing I love too, once again, with how this show has the whole get straight to the point shit, is his dad went straight to fucking Icicle.
die.
That's the name, right? Icicle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? He went straight to him, and they just killed him. Like no build up, no episodes later plotting all this time to get his revenge. He knew
Yep.
he did it, and I thought it was just gonna be I thought it was gonna be one of those typical arrow things like, "Oh, you killed this person now. I'm so angry. I'll join you." But
No, but
it didn't go that way.
I notice how they going through these villains though. They just going through them. You
Yeah,
notice
like
that they just going through them like one
yep.
episode done, one episode done, one episode done. That right there is kind of
uh,
crazy.
direction that it's going. Like
But I
this is
like
why I love
Icicle though.
that it was a DC Universe show. This is why just give not Arrow, well, give all the Arrowverse shows to DC. I don't care if they recast everybody. Just make it more compelling. Stop making everything this brooding. I'm a sad boy. I'm an angry man. I'm a hidden lesbian shit. Just give it up and give us all this cool shit that we're seeing now. Action.
Hey
all
Eric, who's the Icicle's parents?
I don't know if they're anybody because
Like
Icicle.
they're about that life.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
remember
they're making
his
the
wife
body.
died, and so
Yeah.
now he feels that he's got to change the world, and they're probably just okay with what he's doing.
See, I figured because I don't really know too much about it. I just figured that they were somebody in the
No,
golden age or something like
Icicle's-
that too. Because you were talking about
No.
legacy and family. That's what the show
Yeah,
has
yeah,
been
yeah.
about.
Yeah, it is.
So what was your overall thoughts, E, on the episode?
I liked it, but I'm gonna have to go against what you're saying, only with she's annoying as fuck.
You think so?
She's
Yeah,
super
no-
short.
Yeah, I understand.
she's
no,
like
I
4
agree.
foot
I
something.
agree with what you're saying about the training thing, but her constantly going into battle without thinking is
It's getting
not
people
a
killed.
thing. Yeah, and it's just like her in the last episode with her at the party at the school, and she just went in hot-headed, and she almost got her ass handed to her because of that. So she's not learning from her mistakes in that she's just going in hot-headed. But everything else you said, I pretty much agree with. Also, that kid dying, that's not a CW thing. You wouldn't have seen that on CW.
No.
Yeah, W definitely wouldn't have killed no kids or definitely
No,
wouldn't have killed no
not
kids.
like that, because that was definitely a surprise.
That was out
What
of
about
nowhere.
you, Mike? What was your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I liked it. I agree with Eric. She is annoying, and the just running straight into the fire
Yeah.
is just gonna prove costly every time. Did you guys notice her shoes? She had like 2 or 3 inches of extra sole on her shoes, like every pair.
Because
of
she's
shoes that she
short.
wore. 'Cause she's
Yeah.
short.
She's short.
I was asking my wife. I was like, "What type of shoes are those?" She was like, "That's for the fucking show, because she's short as fuck."
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I knew. I wish we could know more. I bet his parents are somebody. I was upset I didn't see Solomon Grundy, or that didn't go into anything.
It'll happen.
And
Yeah.
then
She's
I
5'2".
want to 5'2". Yeah, that
She's 5'2". I'll look it up.
short.
Yeah, that's 5'2". She's borderline little people. I mean,
Also-
you know,
Imagine that as your girlfriend, E.
Also,
Oh, damn.
I wonder the
he's like
My
7.
wife is like 5 feet.
ooh,
5 feet? No,
she could be a
isn't 5
superhero.
feet.
Yeah, she could be a star girl.
I did. Your
Yeah.
wife don't look 5 feet to me.
So
Really?
I want to see the relationship building between her and Icicle's son, because I've got the feeling that he's actually going to be good, or he's just going to be his dad's pawn to bring her in somehow later on.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So I guess that's it for Stargirl next week. I look at it.
Who do you think's going to be who?
I don't get to see next week's previews because I don't watch it on CW. I watch it on the DC Universe app. So I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on what they might have showed is happening next week, because I haven't seen the preview for next week's episode.
Nah.
You guys can see that?
Oh, what do you mean, Mike? What do you mean by that question?
Who do you think's going to be in her clique? Because she came back and she got a piece of each of the
So-
fallen in the circle. Who do you think's going to be
So the
Everybody
a
on her,
superhero?
everybody
the
on that
Spanish
poster.
girl- yeah. Yolanda's gonna be Wildcat.
The slut?
Oh, shit. Wow.
The black girl's
That's
gonna be
fucked up.
Sorry,
Dr.
that's
Midnight.
how I knew her name.
That's fucked up. But go ahead.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking she was going to be Black Cat or
the
Wow.
Wildcat.
the black girl's gonna be Dr. Midnight.
Think so?
Yeah, no, she is.
Yeah.
Uh,
Look at the poster.
what's I can't remember one of the one of the boys, not the one that she spoke to, but one of the other boys, he's gonna be our man. And
What, the
then
principal's son, the singer or whatever?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. And then that's it. I mean, Icicle Son does turn into Icicle Junior, so we'll see if that happens.
All right, it's like a whole nother version of the
Oh
Runaways.
shit! What about
Yeah,
the
ZC
mind
version.
freak kid?
Yeah, he's gonna be.
He's coming back from
Yeah.
his coma, right?
Did he
Well,
move
the
that
kid.
shit or
No,
did his dad?
I think the kid is gonna be. He's gonna be
Yeah.
Mindway Junior. Some of these names are stupid, but
He's either a junior or a second or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
I think once they form, I think that's gonna go into this year's crossover event for CW. Once they form up, it's gonna be all of them against the Injustice League, you know, and probably the kids. For all I know, they might set up the kids with their parents against Stargirl, Supergirl, fucking Black Lightning, and whoever is this weird person gonna take over Batwoman, and if they still follow up with the Canary show, those girls too. Because we haven't
Oh
heard
yeah,
anything about
sirens,
the
right?
Canaries lately, you
Yeah,
know.
they've been real quiet about it. They haven't talked
So
about
I'm
shooting or nothing
wondering if
like that.
they're thinking that over again,
They might
you
be
know.
pulling out from it. So
So, but as for that, I was gonna go into Agents of Shield, but I did not freaking finish the episode yet. I'm only 15 minutes in. So like, I guess you could tell us a quick. Was it good? Was it a disappointing episode?
it's a build up to other things. Agent May, she came back. So it's basically about her, finding herself.
I
Uh,
left off where she said she's hungry. That's where I left off.
yeah, and then I mean, I could. This is a spoiler alert. It was already out. The dude, the android that was already with the team, he got
Enoch.
left. Yeah, Enoch. He got left back with the fat guy who's an android, who becomes an android in the future.
Yeah.
So that could be the
It does
reason
make
why.
sense of why he's in the future.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, the thing is that he was that's the original guy from
Yeah.
the original character. So I guess he becomes an android, he keeps all his memories stuff like that, and that's how he becomes in that level. But
It
that's
all
I
makes
guess that's how he gets to that level. You know what I mean? Because the guy gets left back, the Enoch gets left back, which he wasn't a good actor to begin with to me. So I mean, like,
You didn't like him?
no, I didn't like that bald headed dude.
Well, man, Enoch. I don't know. I like the character.
Eh?
I like Enoch. I like this relationship with Fitz at least, you know. So I'm
Yeah,
waiting for two of them to have their reunion, see how that whole shit goes.
yeah.
Last season was good with the two of them. Um,
Yeah,
but
so
other than
it was again it was okay. It was on a build up. I mean, if I had to give it out of 10, I'll probably maybe a 7, 6 or 7. Yeah,
yeah, it looked like a 7. I
yeah,
was supposed to finish it this morning, but then got caught up. I don't even know what I was watching. I think I was watching some ghost show, and that's why I didn't finish it yet.
yeah.
Destiny
It's
here.
it's just like you watch the show, kind of like with Stargirl too. I mean, it doesn't really captivate you until like something pops off and then you look up. I mean, you could be on your phone watching that
Stargirl
shit.
been keeping me interested, man. I don't never. I actually pause Stargirl when I'm going to make my breakfast in the morning, and wait to cut other shows. I'll let it keep playing and just listen out for little things and come
Oh,
back
okay.
to the TV. But Stargirl, I have to watch every single scene in that damn show, you know.
Yeah.
So
Again,
I
again, if you're not up on Agents of Shield, you're not really gonna understand like what's really going
yeah,
on.
you
So
gotta
you
you
gotta
gotta
you
watch
gotta
all
watch the
that.
other episodes. Yeah.
So sorry for those who we didn't say spoiler alert before we started. You know, hopefully you paused or cut us off at that point. But movie news. Well, there's only one thing. J.K. Simmons is now under contract again to do multiple Spider-Man movies as
Yeah.
what's his Jameson. So that's gonna be cool and entertaining, and also gives us hope that we will see that Spider-Verse one with Tobey Maguire and that other kid. What's the other
Miles.
kid? Yeah, no, the other Spider-Man I'm talking about.
Oh, the neck, Andrew Garfield.
There we go,
The
Garfield.
neck.
So that's looking like things might happen because there's a lot of rumors going around with
Yeah.
that. So that's the only really movie news that
Yo,
I have. Yep. What up?
I just want to ask this question. So, I was curious if anyone watched Rick and Morty because that just ended the season.
I just
Yo,
I was
watched.
I did.
curious.
Hold up.
I just watched the second or the
Yo,
second half of this last season.
don't
Two
don't
episodes.
don't do it. Don't
Two
do it.
episodes of it.
Don't do it. I haven't watched the last episode yet.
All right, all right.
I've
What
watched
about you,
the
Jay?
others. I watched the others. I haven't watched
I
it
have
yet.
not watched more than one episode of Rick and Morty.
You know what? Go
Oh, I
ahead.
thought you watched it. I thought you watched
No,
it.
you know what? Go
No,
ahead. Go
it's
ahead. Go
coming
ahead.
from the far.
It's
From
Star
afar.
Warsy.
Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not that I don't want to watch it. It's just that it's hard for me to watch animated shows when everyone's so ahead on it. Other than anime,
What are you
I
talking
can go.
about?
You can knock
It's
them
only
out.
like-
You can knock them out in 2 hours.
No,
Yeah.
they're
25 minutes.
yeah, they're not that long. They're not that long. The seasons
They're
are
not
not
that
that
long.
long.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to
Hulu.
watch it all and be caught up soon, but I gotta watch Baki first. Cause Baki's back on Netflix today. I gotta get on that. If y'all don't watch Baki, it's a fighting anime one.
Boxing?
Great. It's hand-to-hand combat. Like, watch from season one. I can't believe you don't know about Baki, man.
I might have been. I might have been put on. You know,
Yeah,
my brother
go
Shemaine
ahead.
would have
It's
told me about it.
The third season started today, so I gotta binge that. I got friends, well, my cousin's spoiling it for me on my text messages right now, so I'm trying not to read all this shit, so nobody else send no more messages about Baki, please. But yeah, so I gotta watch that shit as soon as we
I'll
sign
watch it,
off
I'll
from
watch it.
here.
Okay.
I know I did promise before you give us your trivia. I promised a drink in a game was coming this week. Unfortunately, things didn't fall through the way I wanted to, but I promise you guys as soon as I get things in order or get other people that want to be part of the show. If you want to be part of the show, hit me up on Discord or Facebook, and we could coordinate on what games you want to talk about. But you must be 21 and older and have liquor in your hand. This is a show about drinking. I will force you to take shots. So if you can't handle your liquor, don't fucking talk about games with me. Let me
I
know now.
I rock with you, bro. I rock with you.
Yeah,
I got.
we'll be drinking while talking about certain games. So,
I rock with you on a drinking a game. Don't you know what I mean? I got a.
about what we're gonna talk about. Right? I'm looking forward to. I'm looking at people that played right now. Days Gone, Final Fantasy VII remake, and I wanted to even go into. You know, what, since I got you here, Mike, why don't you go into why you like Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, I should say, or the Soul Reaver series. I don't even know what it is. 'Cause I never played those games, but people are excited about that being remastered. So tell me what your memories are or why you like that series, man.
All right, so Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. So
Blood
it's
Omen.
what's the dungeony type look? It's not top down, but it's kind of from a top view, like Diablo or like what?
Toilet?
Yeah, it's kind of like that kind of a view. Um, I don't know. It's older. But you start off the game, you're a human. You get bit by a vampire. You become the vampire Kain. So in this world, vampires evolve, and some vampires evolve further along than other vampires do. Some vampires don't even become like evolved vampires; they just become snacks, basically, just wandering fucking creatures. So Kane becomes a decent vampire. So this game, you're basically trying. You were like royalty too, I think. I don't recall, but I think you're royalty. But anyway, so you're trying to find these gods and these pillars to turn back into your human form that you are. But along the way, you get powerful as fuck. Like you turn into ability to become a wolf, almost kind of like Metroidvania. Like once you're a wolf, you can get to these type of sections and
Oh,
turn into
okay.
mist, and then you
Point
can
of
move into
wanting to
these type of
fucking become a
sections.
human again. If you're getting more powerful, why the
That's
hell?
the thing. At the end of the game, he's so fucking powerful. He's like, nah. Instead, I'm gonna like rule the world because he ends up becoming like the most powerful vampire. Right.
Exactly. Like if I got all that power, the fuck I'm gonna be human
So
again.
this was also one of the first games that I played to where your energy, when your energy depleted, you had to kill things to get energy. Like you actually had to suck their blood. He didn't get up on him. He'd be like a foot or 2 feet away from him, and their blood would just spray into his mouth. But your life level would go up
This
and,
game seems familiar. It sounds
after,
familiar.
after you kill him. You know what I mean? Like that's how you got your energy. You had to fucking
This
kill
game
shit.
was also on Dreamcast, right? It also
I played this one on PlayStation.
PlayStation, and I believe Dreamcast had a version. I don't know what version it was, but Dreamcast, I believe. I remember it being there and still. I could be wrong. Could be thinking of something else, but I believe Dreamcast had a version of this game.
So in the second game, Soul Reaver, it's like eons have passed, and Kane is fucking super powerful, and he's not the protagonist anymore. He's the antagonist. He's created a bunch of royal families within his blood, and they rule different sections of the world. And one of them, like his great nephew or cousin or some shit, is Raziel. And Raziel comes through, and like I said, these guys all evolve. Well, Raziel takes off his coat in the opening scene of the game, and he's got wings. He's evolved past Kane.
It's like an angel and shit.
So Kane comes over, breaks his wings, and throws him into like this pit of fucking foreverness. You know what I mean? Like a bullshit, the bullshit pit. And then when I talked about this last week, when Raziel fucking wakes up or whatever, he's in the spectral realm. He's in hell, or I don't know what I'd call that, the afterlife. And that's what you were talking about, the skinny ass bony dude with the fucking little shawl wrapped around him. Well, that was actually his wings that Kane broke.
All right. That's all I remember from this series.
So instead of blood to get his energy, he actually takes souls. So that's the fucking soul reaper aspect of the game. So once he depletes, he'll go into hell or the spectral realm, and then you'll have to kill shit to get souls, and then that's how you can morph yourself back into the material realm.
Where's this game at? Where's this on?
This was on PlayStation, and I played this on Dreamcast. I also played a little bit of it on PC. But
there's a Dreamcast version.
I play it. I really play it PlayStation now. On PS3, it was in the game store, and I was playing it on my PS3 for a minute too. But this game added different types of mechanics to where it was the first time where you could like pick shit up off of walls and use it as weapons, like staffs and fucking torches and pikes and shit like that. And you could either stab vampires, like impale them, or you had to pick them up. You had to whoop their ass until they went unconscious, and then pick them up and throw them into spikes, or throw them into sunlight, or throw them into water. And like you actually had to kill them like they were a vampire. You know?
Wow, this game sounds dope, man.
But it was a bad fucking game, and it was big too. It was like a really big open world game, and not only was it just a big open world game, but there was like a night and day to each level. So like when you went to the spectral realm, even though it was the same level, it was completely different than fucking how it is in the material realm.
Sounds dope.
Nice. All right, you convinced me. When the remake comes out, buying it. I'm buying it. I will buy it. You know, gaming addict here. I have no reason to say
it's a bad game.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So E, before we get into your trivia and close out the pod, I forgot to go over what T-shirts we're wearing this week. You know.
Oh no, I ain't got nothing.
I noticed you don't got nothing.
Not today.
We noticed Jaws all throughout the show. Like I see Jaws and I see Mario and Luigi and all that. Oh, squad goals. There we go.
So wait,
you know, I guess it's
who's
there.
who be who?
Between the four of us on that damn thing. You know?
I think. Well, E, what are you about 7'2"?
Yeah.
No, lower than that.
He's 6'9".
6'8".
Ooh,
Yeah, he's
that's
tall.
taller than I thought. You are tall, man. You are tall. You want to be Luigi?
So he would.
Sure, I'll
Yeah.
be Luigi.
Should we just go by
Height.
size? That seems kind of bullshit. That's
Well,
like,
since Dre is the leader, he probably be
You
Mario. He
I
probably
guess
be
I'm
Mario.
I
Yeah.
think Toad's the shortest.
And I got a big nose, so I guess I'll be Yoshi. Huh?
That lets you be Toad. Don't worry, Toad does his part. I remember
It's
you
all
argued with the Toad one time, right?
No, I did not.
No. Dude, last week, who argued with Toad
He's
last
fast
week?
in Mario Kart, but not this week. I forgot to mention that. So when we were playing games, E and I actually were playing old school NES and SNES games
Yo.
on Switch online.
Shout out to y'all podcast, man. Nick and the Hick. I like that shit, man.
Yeah,
I watched
thank
it,
you.
yo. I like it.
Entertainment at work. Very entertaining.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, so we were playing Mario Kart, and Eric is pretty fucking good at it. At
Thanks.
Mario Kart.
Thanks.
He was cleaning like first and second every time, and
Thanks.
he was just watching
And-
me.
We should stream
And
that.
guess who I
Back.
used? Guess who I used?
Luigi.
Andre, guess who I used?
Bowser.
Luigi. Bowser.
I knew he was gonna say Bowser.
Oh man, why didn't you
And
grab
you
his fucking
defended
tail?
Toad. You defended Toad. How quickly we forget.
Oh yeah, see? Okay. All right, I defended Toad. Yep, how quickly I did.
Yeah, you did. How'd you? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Crazy,
Mark. You know, man.
crazy.
I
But yeah,
think I was
my
playing as
shirt.
Toad, wasn't
mm.
I? I
So
think so.
You
my
might have,
shirt
yeah.
is basically my perfect day. You know, wake up, play games, eat breakfast, play games, drink some liquor,
Eat
eat
lunch.
lunch, play games, drink some more beer, eat dinner, play games, then
I
drink
didn't
Sleep.
some
see
more
liquor.
liquor and sleep, and then wake up and do it all
It's
over
it's
again.
part of his meals.
Yeah, it's part of all my meals. So
I didn't say liquid lunch either.
ask any friend that comes to my house. I do not ever offer. Anybody that's been to my house knows you're never gonna be offered water here.
Yeah,
Uh,
I remember I
yeah,
went to
you're
his crib.
never
He's like,
offered water
"You
in
want?"
my house. You're offered beer and liquor.
He was like, "You
That's
want something
it.
hard or soft?" I was like, "What are you
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?"
it.
I'm like, "Hold up, bro. What are you
Even
offering?"
E, the one time E, you came to a baby shower once, right? Or you weren't able to make it, right? Oh yeah, you just sent your gifts ahead of time. E sent me a whole bunch of gifts to forgive him for not making my baby shower. You know, still appreciate it. I needed all them diapers. You know, so still appreciate it. But so E, you never been to my house yet, right?
No, no, I
Damn,
haven't.
man, you gotta come. I'm having a barbecue next week. You and Lisa should come by. You know, Danny and Khalid and are coming through and Noemi. And so we're gonna have a
Nice,
barbecue next
nice.
week and shit. So you guys are all
Hey,
invited.
you
Mike
still
is
got a
wants to
shirt for him?
you know, oh yeah, I still got you guys shirts. I was just talking
So
about that.
now you gotta come
You gotta
over.
remind me. Yeah, you guys could come
Was it
over and
next
get your
week?
fucking Gamerish shirts. Like it's still here in
Oh,
the
you
box.
sent it all to Dre.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got it
that's
all.
the
Okay.
first one. That's the
That's the
originals. I'm
first
still
one. I
working
need
on.
the
Oh,
second one though. I
I'm
do
still
need
working
the
on the second batch.
yeah.
is that
I
just
need
with the that's just with the name in front,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay, okay.
all right, but let's get into before we make this longer than people want to listen for, even though I think they don't care. You
Or even
know.
watch live because
Well,
we had a few watches on Facebook.
all right.
They cut
So
out.
E, let's get that trivia. What you got for us
All
now?
right, come on. This is for Andre and David. You guys gotta win this shit, especially David. All right, so this is gonna be. This
What the
should be
fuck?
easier and shorter than last week. This is the top-selling video game franchises of all time. So there are 39 games. There's a multi-platform. Every game under that franchise, and this is
Every game
decided
under
by
that
how many
platform.
copies were sold. So I think we start with David, don't we?
Yeah, the loser. Start with
All right, David, go.
Rockstar.
Uh, Rockstar. No. Don't
Need a
do
game.
company.
You gotta
Do
use the game.
the game of the franchise. Yeah.
Oh, Grand Theft.
Yep.
Okay, alright.
That's number 4 with 310 million. All right.
Yes. Number 4.
Of course, some Super Mario.
Wow,
Andre. All
wow.
right. That would be Mario, Michael. That's number 1 with over 640 million. So
That's a
all
lot of
Mario
copies,
games
man.
are off. All that would include every Mario game. So
It's a
And
Mario
number
Kart,
three,
all of it.
is
yep,
that
all
all
of them.
Grand Theft Auto games gone too?
Correct. All right, Mike, go.
Pokemon.
Of course.
All right, yep. Number 3 with over 360 million. What's your name, Michael? All right, David, go.
God of War.
God of War is not here.
Really? They made it with the system.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
But you know what? This is the top 39 because what I did was I did 50 million copies to over 600 million copies.
Okay,
so
that makes
it's probably
sense.
on there. It's just probably below these numbers.
50 million. Okay.
All right, Andre, go.
Smash Brothers.
That's part of Nintendo,
That's
isn't it?
part of Mario, is it, or does that count?
I don't
Nah,
see
it's not on here. Again, it's
Oh, wow.
probably lower. So
Alright.
remember, I should have said this. Anything higher than selling 50 million is going to be on this list.
Okay.
So think of that way. Mike,
50 million better.
Call of Duty.
Of course. Gosh.
Yeah.
Shit.
number 5 with 300 million. All right, David.
Tap selling. Sonic.
Hold on. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog
2.
with 140 million.
2 for
All
3.
right, go, Andre.
Oh man, this is probably a.
Oh, you know what? Who said Super Smash?
I did.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh wow.
Oh, so okay. I'm about to
So
say
that
like
that's on
Melee
the
is still selling copies, man. Like that
yeah.
makes
So
sense.
yes. So you
Okay.
go ahead though.
Yeah. Tetris.
Yes. With
Hmm.
495 million. That's number 2, by the way. The second top selling. All right, go, Mike.
World of Warcraft.
Hold on. No, surprisingly not. You know, I wonder if it's because I don't know. There's not that many. I mean,
Maybe not
there's only
PC.
computer games.
Don't go
Yeah.
PC. Go console.
No, go PC. But think of something that has like multiple titles, or has been, put on
Ooh,
multiple
I think
platforms.
I
David,
think-
go, David.
SimCity.
Damn. Oh.
The Sims. I'll go with The Sims. 200 million.
Oh, he didn't say the Sims.
Same thing. Same thing.
Two
It's the
different
same shit.
games.
That's two different.
That's
Yeah,
two
that's too
different
different. That's too different.
Franchise.
I don't
Ow,
pick no damn.
Come on, he's the loser. Come on.
I am. Come on.
Andre, go Andre. There's so many more.
Man, I'm gonna go. Shit. Man.
And he's a. Oh man, I'm trying to think here. It's tough.
Metal Gear. I have faith in my Metal Gear.
Yes.
Yes.
Over 55 million.
There we go.
All right, Michael.
You barely made
Halo.
it.
Yes.
Oh, that was
70
my
million.
other choice, but I was like Metal Gear is safer.
David.
Gran Turismo.
Yep.
Yes.
Over 80 million.
Woo!
80
This is
million.
better than your Metal
Alright.
Gear.
Andre, go.
That's not 7 games already? I thought you said it's 7.
No.
39.
39. 39.
Oh, I thought we were just doing the top 7. I thought I heard
No.
you say 7.
Seven.
I did this in alphabetical order, so 39.
All right. So I'm gonna go with damn, you said Halo. So Gears of War.
No.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're missing so many, man. Just think of games that are like multiple titles. Go, Michael.
That is multiple titles.
Madden.
No, yes.
Fuck.
Number 14, 130 mil. Multiple titles, my ass. Not like Madden. Madden's been around for like 50 years. David, go.
NBA 2K.
You got it. 90 million. Andre.
So then MLB The Show.
No.
No, but
I bet
it's
you.
like the
I bet
best-
you. No, I bet you NHL's up there.
Well, you
No.
know what?
Really?
MLB is only on one console, so
Right. Oh, Michael.
FIFA.
Fuck.
Yes.
the
Yes.
best-selling game of Sony PlayStation Lounge of all time.
And-
Like,
Over
And Pez.
282 million. David, go. David.
Pez.
Don't pass. Just say it. Just
No.
say
No,
games.
Pez. I said Pez.
Got- Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Pez.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about Pro Evolution.
Yes,
You got it. Over 100 mil.
because they right there. If you didn't buy the FIFA,
Yeah,
you
they
get the
were right
Pez.
there, yeah. Yeah. All right, go, Dre.
go with
All right, give us five. Let's give us 5 more minutes on this shit.
all right, I'm gonna go with Uncharted.
Uncharted, no.
Ooh, then I'm not feeling good about this one, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Say it. Say it.
Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Yes.
of course that's on there.
154 mil. That's number
Yeah,
10.
Of course, Final Fantasy.
All right. David.
Assassin's Creed.
That was my next.
Yes. 140 mil.
Mhm.
All right, Andre. Come on. There's still
Kingdom
tons
Hearts.
left. Who?
Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Really?
Wow.
Shit. It's on me.
Go, Michael.
What about just the Legos games?
Yep. 100 mil.
Oh wow.
19. Number
'Cause they-
19. 100 mil.
They cater to
Go.
everybody.
Yeah. Go, David.
Oh shit! You fucking took my choice. I'm thinking. Damn it.
Oh, I know what we forgot.
Infamous.
Nah,
No.
definitely not.
No.
Nathan Drake
Andre.
is up there. Pokemon.
You said
Yeah, I already
Pokemon.
said
Mike
that.
said
You
it
said
already.
Pokemon.
Mike
Fuck,
said it
man, I
already.
didn't know. God damn it.
You said that already.
Think of some of
Dragon
your
Quest.
favorite. Yes.
I was about to say a
Really?
dragon. put me
81
up there
million.
after 11
81
copies.
million. 81 million. Go, Mike.
I don't know why it's taken me this so long. The Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Over 101 million. I was like, come on, he's got to say that one. David.
It's the first time it's actually hit.
Eating. Shit. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
You got 10 seconds.
Fuck you. Civilization.
Oh, that shit.
No.
Really?
Oh, shit.
I love Civilization. All of them. For 1 to what is it? Right, 6 right now? 7 right now?
Donkey
Andre.
Kong.
Yes. Over 58 million.
Donkey fucking Kong.
Michael.
Mortal Kombat!
Why didn't I think of that, man?
Fucking dope.
No.
Mortal
Oh,
Kombat didn't make it on
No.
there?
that's a
Because
legend.
remember, it's
Oh, you
probably
guys are gonna
below.
bet
Oh,
on that Street
I got the
Fighter
next
now, though,
one.
aren't you?
Yeah, I was
Likes
just
on that
yeah,
Street Fighter.
exactly.
It's a bet.
Yeah, I was like,
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter's not safe.
David,
Go ahead.
David.
I'm picking Street Fighter.
I know.
No.
of
Picking
course.
Street Fighter. It's not on there.
I told you,
Wow.
don't do it. That's a gamble.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
Andre.
but Street Fighter's not on there. Mortal
Andre.
Kombat. There can't be no fighting games on that shit then. If those
Well-
two.
There is.
Andre.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna gamble with it.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers, even though the masses argue that Smash Brothers isn't a fighting game.
It's a fighting game.
But trust me, don't put that on Twitter or fucking.
Who?
Nintendo.
What?
They'll fucking go in on you.
Was not.
Oh, if you put Smash Brothers a legitimate fighting game, people will go in on your ass.
2 minutes.
Soul Calibur.
No.
Nah.
No, I'll give you guys a hint. You are missing one of the biggest movie franchises of all time. Michael.
One of the biggest movie franchises of all time. Shit.
Oh,
Um,
I got it.
I don't know. Lord of the Rings.
No.
But that's
No.
not on there. But they
No.
deserve to be on there. Every single
No.
fucking Lord of the Rings game
No.
that ever came out, except for the fucking Hobbit and the Fellowship of the Ring
Hey, I
game.
want that
All
Two
right.
Towers and the not Fellowship,
Yes.
Two Towers, and Return of the
Remake.
King to come back.
Remake. We need remake.
David, go, David.
Tekken.
No.
I was thinking about it.
We both had
Andre.
it. We both had it.
Resident
Andre.
Evil.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's one of the
nice.
biggest
That was-
franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100 over 100
Sucked, but
million. That should fit
still
around
big.
Yeah, they
there,
weren't that
too.
great, but yeah.
Mike.
Tiger Woods.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
What's the other title? It's Tiger Woods, but it's usually
PGA.
Um,
PGA golf.
Tour.
PGA.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
PGA Tour.
No. No.
What?
He pulled you in. He pulled you in like, what's that?
Almost
Because I
got it.
needed to know. Because I
Almost
said
got
I
it.
got it. I got an alphabet ABC order, so maybe it didn't show up as Tiger Woods. All right, go. David.
Oh shit. Thinking of all the fucking games I played and hated. What about the crossover, Marvel vs. Capcom? No,
No.
they came out with 2 games, 3 games, 4
There's
games.
no more fighting games. There can't be.
Is that your final answer? Because it's a no.
Yeah, that's my final answer.
All right, I'm gonna give you all one more chance. I'll give you some clues.
All right.
Don't yell that shit out. Only
This
if I
is-
say your name. All
this
right,
is bonus
Andre.
points?
You ready, Andre? You ready, Andre?
Got a bonus round?
You are missing. Yeah, sort of. You are missing a huge franchise that you and I wouldn't stop talking about.
Oh,
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls. Over 58 million. All right, Michael, I will give you one of the biggest movie franchises of all time. You actually referenced it earlier when we were talking about Rick and Morty.
Oh, Star Wars.
Yep, Star Wars with over 100 million. All right, and David, this one used to be on the PlayStation Lounge all the time, and people were always standing in front of the TVs and looking like morons, moving around.
I know there's.
No controllers, just standing in front of the TV, moving around like morons.
My kids do this.
David?
this is Just Dance?
You got it.
Okay.
70
Yeah.
million. You motherfuckers. Let me tell you what you missed. You missed Battlefield.
Mega Man.
Oh, because it's
No.
up there with Call of Duty.
You missed Bejeweled. You
Yeah,
missed
fuck
Borderlands.
What was that, PC?
Borderlands?
What
What
about
but
Fallout?
But Bejeweled, they put it on phones, they put it on computer, they put it on everything, just like Tetris.
Yes,
Fallout and Doom.
Fallout, no. But Far Cry was there.
What?
Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, come on.
What else did you
Really?
miss? Minecraft, you missed
Oh,
Minecraft,
Minecraft, of course, fucking
Monster
Minecraft.
Hunter,
Shit, I love the one for PS4, man. I can't stand the one for
Need
Switch.
for Speed.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
There's so many Need for Speed. Yo, the Oregon Trail's on here.
I didn't
Tom
think that was
Clancy.
gonna make it. I thought
I know.
about it.
Tom
Oh,
Clancy.
the Rainbow
Tom
Six.
Clancy.
How
All
many
of them.
Tom Clancy games? Oh,
I
Tom
didn't know they
Clancy
would
takes a
put them
shit.
all together. I thought they would separate them.
No, they
it's
keep
all
moving.
franchise. Anything with his name on it. Tomb Raider.
I was thinking Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider?
I was thinking Tomb Raider.
Ugh.
But when you
a
say
lot.
like no Uncharted and shit like that, I'm not thinking Tomb Raider's that high up.
Yeah, but Tomb Raider's been
Yeah.
around longer. You also got
Didn't
to think
sell as
of
high. Didn't
Oh,
seem like-
PS1.
No, but they've been around for
PS1.
a long time. WWE 2K.
Yeah.
And we talked about this last week. What was that one title that kept showing up in the top selling games?
Grand
Starts
Theft
with a W
Auto.
and an I and an
Warzone.
I.
Oh no,
Wii
World War
games.
II.
Wii Sports?
Wii Sports.
Yeah, all of them. All the Wii games.
They can't just kind of count a console and say that's the franchise.
No,
Yeah.
but every time a game came out that said Wii, that was
It's a
part of
They all
franchise,
did.
man.
Really?
That's why Nintendo is always
Oh.
up there, man. Because even though they're behind in sales, they're always with the fucking future technology and shit.
All right, let's count this shit
What?
out. Andre, you got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Do you like the Street
5,
Fighter?
6,
The Street Fighter
7,
sound.
8. Yeah. You got 8, Andre.
Perfect.
All right, Mike. Mike's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, let's go with D. D, let's see how many you got.
Like
1,
6.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, I
5,
did better.
6.
Did it better than the
7.
average bear.
So Mike's got it again of 9.
Mike's killing the trivias, man.
Before Mike goes and gives his final word, I'm looking at the Gamerish rankings, and it's kind of disappointing me right now for the hero that I threw out there because Mario is leading with 9 votes, Bayonetta in second place with 3 votes, Agent 47 has 1 vote, and Geralt has 1 vote because of me at the moment. How do you guys fucking pick Mario over all these other people? He's a fucking
Mario.
drummer.
He's fucking.
Mario.
Stop making it a popularity contest, people. Out of all those people, if your life was on the line, you're not calling Mario to fucking save you. You're
Hey, he
calling Gerald.
he
You're
can
calling
fly, yo.
Bayonetta. You're calling Agent 47. People who can handle weapons and shit like that.
Yeah,
Not
but
who just jumps on people's heads.
hold on.
Like,
let me-
good Lord.
Yeah.
Make it a popularity contest. Just saying that before we go out. So whoever's listening to this goes back and change their vote to somebody better. You know, because Mario will not save your ass. In the League of Heroes, there's no room for someone that just jumps on people's heads.
Yo, Mitch just said the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I just loved his
So you
comment.
sounded like a Mitch. Play
Yeah.
Just play bitch.
Hey, sounded like a bitch. I like that. That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, Mike. So sign us off, man.
All right, so I'm gonna do this again, guys. So I'm Michael Brevard Decker, aka Captain BD. It's Captain Space BD on Xbox, Captain BD 84 on PSN, Captain BD on Stadia, and a big log number once again for my Switch code. Hit me up on our Facebook Gamerish, and I'll give you that code. And I'll take anybody's friends, man. I play pretty late on the weekends, so if you're down to play some games, hit me up. Also want to plug mine and E's new podcast called the Nick and the Hick. He is the Nick, I am the Hick, and we just talk about shit. So right now we're talking about Quentin Tarantino movies. We're gonna review those, rank those. We're gonna do it with a lot of movies. We're gonna do it with TV shows. We're gonna do it with video games. We're just gonna talk about shit whenever we want to. That seems cool at the moment. Um, so with all that to the side, I want to once again, just like last week, reinstate or reiterate what's going on in the world. It's been a heavy, heavy week. A lot of shit's happened since the last time we've talked. Um, I want everybody to kind of be careful about what we're all saying out there on Facebook. So I have a problem with the senseless killings of black men by the police. And I mean that. So if I was to say something like, but I have a problem with rioting and looting. See, what you do with that but is that you basically have made everything after the but a little bit more important than what was in front of the but. So just be careful in how you word shit. Because that might not be how you mean, but that's definitely how it reads. We got to just keep loving it. It feels different this time to me. It feels like maybe this time, maybe it's because Corona, we're all at home and we're all not as busy as we normally are, that we are actually paying a little bit of attention to what's going on right now. It feels like this could be a moment that we can actually make something change. So let's do that. Like I said last time, we could just start by being nice. Just being nice to each other. We don't have to be toxic. We don't have to be ugly. Let's just be nice. So that's it. That's all I got to say on it. I'm trying not to get too political with, what's going on in the world with our podcasts and our Facebook group. But it's not even really politics to me. It's fuck the racists. And that's all I got. Just fuck the racists. It's not black and white anymore. It's everybody versus the racists. So close it out with a quote. Everything gilded is not gold.
All right, man. Once
That's
again,
it.
solemn words, man. So until next week, guys. Thanks for listening. And once again, if you're listening, watching us on YouTube or whatever, like and subscribe, follow us, share our videos to your friends that you think will be entertained by this shit. But until next time, Gamerish Crew is out. Peace.